your son was outside saying he edits your OnlyFans photos.
Oh, yeah. He's like, so what do you want me to do with the bikini line here?
Yeah, so you don't have to apologize to them, I don't think.
So this woman is basically just confirming the fact that she's involving her young son into the creation of her OnlyFans content, if you can call it content. She must be mother of the year. Obviously there's so much wrong with what she just said. So welcome back by a new one on the channel. It's your boy GenNot. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I know we're living in some pretty unstable times right now. You almost can smell the nuclear waste. World War III is a couple minutes away. I'm just messing with you. I mean, I'm not, but you know, you kind of get the point. But at least you have your boy here making the content. So today I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about a new video that I found that was pretty disturbing and weird. But I firstly want to talk about a previous video that I uploaded on the channel. If you don't know, I put a link in the description. It's basically me talking about a certain Reddit person that was saying, you know, I hate how men value my body count. And I was basically saying in that video, well, it's your own actions that you had in the past, and now you have the consequences of it. And I was discussing the fact that a lot of men obviously care about the body count of a future partner. It's a pretty obvious thing. I think it's even like a biological thing for men to be thinking about and obviously caring about. And there were basically two camps in my comment section. There was basically civil war. Some people were saying, oh yeah, it's a male insecurity caring about this, blah blah blah. And was another side basically saying, you know, you're kind of right, it's a pretty important thing, especially if you want to be in a long-term relationship, want to have a family, because obviously a person that has slept around with 40 people is not going to have the same values as a person, and obviously in a relationship as a person that has slept around with one or hasn't slept around at all with a person. And I don't understand this person for saying, oh yeah, it's insecurity. No, it's having standards, and it's obviously having values as a person. You're not feeling comfortable with it. So this was obviously the comment I was referring to. This person is saying actions have consequences. I was obviously referring to what I was saying in that video, because I was saying, you know, the actions you were having in your past, that was basically sleeping around for the girl in a Reddit post, is now having the consequences, because obviously every time she's telling a dude that she has slept around with 36 other people, the dude doesn't want to have anything to do with her anymore. And I was saying, well, that's pretty obvious. That's the consequences of your fun in the past you was having. So, you know, this person is continuing with saying, I don't get it. Is the consequences in this context milk insecurity? No, it's not. It's having standards and obviously wanting a person for a long-term relationship, and obviously sleeping around STDs. You know, I told you about the studies that actually show there's a higher link between people that sleep around and obviously people that cheat. There are many studies. So there are many reasons a dude would be caring about it. So this is the comment that I agree with a lot. People have standards and preference, and you can't do anything about it no matter how long words you type on your post. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good comment to be making. I do agree with this person, and I don't understand why people are so upset with that. But having said all of this, now I actually want to go into the new topic, something else that is going on in the time period we're living in, besides obviously people sleeping around more, is obviously people that start doing OnlyFans, because obviously they don't have any personal respect for themselves. And now I'm gonna talk about this actress that is known for shows as The Sopranos, and I think she was in Sons of Anarchy as well. A really good show, honestly, both of them. I kind of was looking at her and I was thinking, you know, she looks familiar in my mind, but I couldn't really place it. But she had some side roles in those two shows that I covered. So nowadays she is basically broke. So one thing a lot of people start doing when they broke and they don't have personal respect is basically starting an OnlyFans and selling themselves online. But the thing really about this mother is that she is involving her young son into that entire process of creating the OnlyFans content. So I'm just gonna show you it, so just go sit down.
Blackjack in Alabama, my kids are out there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry,
wait,
but they know.
They know who their
Before
mama
you
is.
start, your son was outside saying he edits your OnlyFans photos.
Oh yeah, he's like, so
Yeah,
what do you
so-
want me to do with the bikini line here?
Yeah, so you don't have to apologize to them, I don't think.
So this woman is basically just confirming the fact that she's involving her young son into the creation of her OnlyFans content, if you can call it content. She must be mother of the year. Obviously there's so much wrong with what she just said. So first of all, the young son is 13 years old, so she's basically involving a really young person into her OnlyFans content. I don't think I need to really explain what is wrong with that. Obviously, second of all, this person is obviously coming pretty close to some Sweet Home Alabama stuff going on. I'm not gonna lie, I know she said there's obviously no nudity, but still, it is OnlyFans. And not only that, she's just telling this on a podcast without any shame. I don't know why the FBI isn't watching this video, because one of the comments that is one of the biggest comments under that video is basically saying, imagine if the roles reversed, if a young daughter would be doing that with her dad. And I was thinking, well, that would be really weird, and I do think that father would probably get in trouble, legally speaking. I don't know if this is legal what she's doing. Obviously it's really creepy and weird, and she's obviously being a pretty bad mother. I think even if you do this stuff, which I highly disagree with, I think it's such a disrespectful thing to sell yourself, especially if you're a mother. Obviously this child is gonna have a really hard time in high school, but don't involve your own child into this madness.
No,
I love
but they
it.
don't see the girl shots. But I do go over that with them before I ever put them out. I was like, are you okay with this? Because it's like, if I were to do it in a movie, because I would do...
That's the entire problem. You shouldn't be talking about your entire OnlyFans career with your 13-year-old son in the first place. That entire discussion shouldn't be happening, but you just do like it's normal. And I just think it's really strange how people trying to normalize this. I don't think it's a good thing. This honestly reminds me of the theme song of Family Guy, but where are those good old-fashioned values? I mean, let's be real here. Sometimes I just wish we could go back 10 years in the past. People were a little bit more normal, because I think maybe I'm just a weirdo. This is really strange behavior doing with your really young son. Obviously, I don't think I am the only one, at least I don't hope so. But what do you think about this actress that is basically broke and now she's making with her own son content on OnlyFans? I think it's strange. I think it's obviously some Sweet Home Alabama going on as well, because it's obviously your own child. Not only that, the child is really young and you're only exposing this child to content like that. Is gonna mess with them, obviously, because I don't think a 13-year-old should even know what it is, OnlyFans, honestly. But having said all of this, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to press the like button. Helps with the algorithm and pushing the video around. If you want to see more, then get subscribed so you get notified, and I will see you all in the next one.